There be light and there was light. Okay, words of the said godmother Eve. Now we are on our final how do we term this now? So we have been looking at the characteristics of the god or the gods, the 14 gods of Genesis, but we have been looking at the first letter, and really I started this really in looking at the letters with the idea of looking at the shape of the letters as well and seeing what characteristics they bring. I feel I have done this. I didn't do this as much with the letter D, which is like, I tend to see as if it means dive, you know, that you dive in or you delve in or you deal in, all these D's. But anyway, we're on letter the P, which is the 8th entry, the final and 8th entry. It means to shorten its stem, and of the gods. So the P is the planted god. For some reason, I just love the planted god, and I believe it's really because I'm an earth sign, and once we hear the word plant, it's about plants and garden and trees and flowers and seeds and so on. Excuse me. So we are looking at the planted god that has a numerical value of 7. So let's have planted. Oh, pen is drying on the planted god. Come on, planted god, do your thing. Do your thing. Okay. So don't know if you can see this here. Okay. But the planted god has a numerical value of 7. Again, this is what we do. We calculate the numerical value of the word 7, which of course is consistent, and it gives us 20. So here we have 1, 5, 4, 5, 5. Adding this together gives us 20. What we have also got consistently is that 20, when we do the numerical value for the word form, like it was in, I think we had this in the story of Sarah as well, but the word 20 really is foundational, it's foundation. And so let's just do this. TWENTY is 7, 2, 5, 5, 5, 2. Add this together gives us 15, 17, 19, 26. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 is where we end with this. It's the symbol of infinity. This is our headquarter zone. We have got to the headquarter zone, which is also coinciding with 6, that which we are in the 6th cycle, and as the number of man, and this is where you hear son of man or so, son of man. Interesting. I've been meaning to do the numerical value for these terms as well that Christ used. And if you are joining us for the first time in this series, this is this mini series here is like, it's really meant to help us establish the characteristics of the gods and how they collaborate as well with each other, like this with the 3 S's. It's just like, for instance, if you had a friend who your friend would have, you'd have something in common with your friend. You recognize something that you are in there, and something that you liked, of course, you would acknowledge them. So this is what we are talking about. So, and 8 also gives us the numerical value of 4. So we've done this before. EIGHT, which is 2, 8, 7, 9, 5. Adding this together is 10, 17, plus 9 is 26, plus 3 is plus 5 is 31. 3 plus 1 equals 4. 4 has the numerical value of 6. And so we see, of course, 4. Let's just do this, because I like to take it through the whole cycle. So 4 has FOUR 9, 3, 6, 6, 12, 18, 24. 2 plus 4 equals 6. Of course, this is what planted is about. Planted has the numerical value of 9. And when we do the numerical value of 9, it gives us 6. So we can see how the cycle comes up here. So the planted God, of course, is 7. And it really carries it really carries the vibration pretty well. You could see planted, really planted. This is what the 7th day of creation is all about. Everything was planted. Everything here. 7. This is the God of 7. And has also got, no, in fact, it has the vibration of 7, but planted God has the vibration of 9. So the P is 7. Now, what we will do here is really I'm going to perhaps do a separate video on this, really showing the whole numerical values of all these 8 gods together. So if we add these together, we'll have, this is 10, 20, 22, 30, 43, 46. 46 right here. 4 plus 6 is 10. And 10 also gives us the value of the same, of the first word of Mother Eve. Sorry. The first word when Mother Eve casts a spell and says, "Let there be light." So this is 3, 5, 2. Add these together. 7 plus 3 is 10. Of course, if we do the numerical value for the word 10, this is how we began, and so we end. 5, 5, 2 gives us 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. And that's how the game is. We are about freedom. I think to close on this, let's just have the word freedom, because that's what Mother Eve is offering us. Freedom. And that's what Christ came to do, or show us how to be free. 5, 5, 9, 6. This is 10, 20, 35, 39. 3 plus 9 is 12. That's what it's about. 1 plus 2 is 3. Of course, the freedom. Free is that which forms the 8-petal flower. There we are, the sunflower. Okay. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you have found this fun, because free, it forms free, M, E, and W. It's dynamic. Another magic of free. Thank you. Do share, like, and subscribe. Thank you. Let there be light, and there was light.